Hey you guys, I am just on my way to go bring some of the horses in from pasture, and I thought it would be a good time to update you and also show off this dress that I made. Check this out. Ooh, full circle skirt, off-shoulder neckline, beautiful sheer daisy lace with gold centers. It's so princessy. Anyhow, update on the sanctuary. We got 2 new rescues last week, both in terrible condition. Sultan, the skinny black gelding, which we're going to go see him after I bring these kids in. He is doing so much better. It's kind of incredible to believe how quickly he's coming along. He looks gorgeous. He's gained like at least 60 pounds, and he is sound with shoes on, at least. We want to get him to a point where he is sound barefoot, which will be very soon, I'm sure, because he is well on his way to healing. And I can tell he is going to be a gorgeous, big, black boy. He is probably 16.1, maybe 16.2. He's a big horse. And I'm so excited for him to get sound and see if I can ride him maybe. He would be beautiful with me in this dress on top of him. Anyway, hi kids. It is so beautiful out here. The horses are absolutely in heaven. Goldie knows and Cheetah knows it's time. It's time, boys. So Cheetah was our last rescue, and he is recovered now. He is stunningly gorgeous. He's still got a little mobility with his knee, but guess what? He gallops, he bucks, he jumps. He has a really happy time out in pasture. This is Goldie. There's nothing wrong with Goldie. Goldie's perfect boy. Cheetah, are you a happy baby? Cheetah is so spoiled that now he's like, no, I don't think I want to do that today. And he'll just stop. And he refuses, absolutely refuses to move another inch if he so determines that he doesn't want to do something. So I kind of let him be free. He has really the best horse life ever. Get the halters. Okay, I'm going to put you down for a sec. Okay, this is really hard to hold 2 horses and a phone, and I'm in high heels. And we're walking cross-country terrain. Ooh, okay. Oh, don't crush me. Sometimes they love to jump over that little ravine and jump on me. So we're practicing being good boys. Right, babies? Yeah. They live a pretty good life here. So anyways, I wanted to talk about trail riding places because, ooh, don't kick. Don't kick. Oh, geez. Come on, you guys. They don't walk side by side. Come on. They will kick each other, and I am in the middle, and we don't want me to get kicked. Come on, come on, come on. Cheetah's very stubborn. He's like, well, now I feel like I don't want to go back to the barn. Now I feel like I'm going to... Cheetah! Cheetah, come on. He's looking back like, no. You guys! Oh, this is troublesome. Okay. Ah! Okay. Come on now. Come along, friends. Anyways, I'm trying to talk to you guys about trail riding places because I think I've rescued 8 horses now from trail riding places, different places. And the thing is, when the horses are being used to earn money, and that's kind of their purpose to the people who own the trail riding programs, when they go lame or they get a little sick, they are just seen as a broken tool and they get neglected. And so I keep getting horses from these trail riding places that they're like, well, I couldn't put a person on them, so they weren't earning their keep, so I couldn't afford their care, so they just stopped doing their hooves. which of course leads to worse problems, like the horse isn't going to recover if you don't keep up their basic care. Boys, we can behave together, right? Right? Come on. Cheetah. Come on, Goldie, help me. Look at Goldie. Come on, Cheetah. Let's go. Come on, Cheetah. Thank you, Goldie. Yeah, Cheetah, come on. Tell him, Goldie. Tell him. Let's go. Oh, bonk right in my head. Okay. That's all it took. A little bonk in my head. And then Cheetah's like, I guess she paid the price. I could walk on. So these horses that I keep getting from the trail riding places are in really bad shape, and it's always something that makes them unusable for trail riding. Then they're neglected. They get worse and worse until the horse is in really bad shape, and I'm their last hope. I don't know what to do about it, because trail riding is so fun, and I love going on vacation and finding places where you can get a trail ride. But man, that's all a lot of people know about horseback riding, right? Many of you have probably not had any horse experience except for maybe a trail ride here or there. And a lot of people will say that they didn't know that horses have so much personality. And that's because when a horse is just constantly working, just like a person, if that's their whole life. No, Goldie, that's not water to drink. No, Goldie. Ugh. Ew. I'm just going to drink from the mud. Goldie. Then it seems like they don't have much of a personality because they're just slaves, basically. And they don't really have an opportunity to explore who they are. And here, they get that opportunity. It is a shining, bright opportunity to explore exactly who they want to be. And I am very proud of that, because our horses are very human-like with their wants and needs and the way they voice their concerns. Okay, Goldie. He's going to try walking himself back to his stall. And Cheetah, you better go into your... Gosh, it'd be a lot easier if I had a videographer and I didn't have to walk horses around with also a phone in my hand. But what I was trying to tell you guys is that when a horse has the opportunity to get some choices in its life, to be free, to make decisions, preferences, just like we make all day, every day, they start to develop very human-like personalities. And I think that this is true of people as well, when they're constantly kept in like a, I have to do this, I have to do this just to survive. It's really hard to explore who you are because you're so busy being who you have to be. And so horses have to be obedient, calm, small, subservient when they exist just to serve people. And that doesn't leave any space for them to be who they are. So here at Heart of Gold Sanctuary, we encourage horses to make choices. And I personally respect those choices with discernment. There are sometimes that they want to make a choice that I'm like, that will kill you. You can't do that. I'm so sorry. I don't want you to have to experience why. And yeah, horses are vibrant souls. Really big personalities, very kind, very loyal. If you are kind to them and you protect them and let them know that they're protected, they'll be like, oh, I love you. You keep me safe so I can be who I'm meant to be. And that's what we do here. So I want to take you and show you Holly and Sultan, who are the two that arrived last week. And funny story, the former owner who neglected them tried to take them back after surrendering them to me because he thought they looked pretty good now and he could still use them for more trail riding. That happened. Here's Dainty. Dainty and his wife Rosa. New wife, like every 3 months. This 31-year-old former stud, he just picks them up, loves them, leaves them, finds another one. Okay, here is Holly and Sultan. They are escapists. They have escaped every day so far, which is really fun, and it really shows their personality. So here's Holly. I don't know their ages. I don't know a lot about them. I know that she was being used in the trail rides all the time, and he was being bounced around from place to place for trail riding. They had completely neglected his feet. Now they're fixed up and shod with special padding that makes him comfortable. He was dead lame, couldn't take a step. His hooves were about 5 inches overgrown straight forward. We called them his flipper feet. And he was complete skin and bone. He has gained so much weight. He's still too thin for his size. You can see it mostly in his neck and the way his withers just poke out like that. He's meant to be a really big boy, and he will be. He was also full of worms, and you can kind of see that he still has a lot of belly hair, which is indicative of worms, but it was so much worse. These like 4-inch long hairs just randomly sticking out, orange ones. And I was like, oh boy, this is a wormy boy. We gotta start him on a little regimen here. Now he is so funny. So he went from dead lame, couldn't walk, wouldn't take a step forward. This was a few days ago. We did his feet. We got him some front shoes. His feet were so tender because they were full of thrush. Thrush is a fungus that eats away the hoof and makes it soft and squishy and very tender like human feet. And so when you're a 1,000-pound horse, putting all of your weight onto one hoof at a time, ouch, 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 especially on really hard ground with rocks and such. So he is walking much better. The day after I got his hooves done, he escaped, him and Holly, both of them together. I couldn't find them. They broke down one of my fences together. I really assume that it was actually Holly who is the mastermind. She is so smart. And he just goes along with it and riles her up. And they were galloping and bucking when I found them. And they're like, ooh, it's her, let's run, it'll be fun. So I spent about an hour chasing them, had some help from some friends to find them because I couldn't even find them at first. And then today, it happened again. They pushed down a different gate and escaped, and they were running around, bucking and galloping. I was like, okay, well, somebody's feeling so much better and so very happy and safe here. Now I want to here she is, Rosa, with the delicate face. Hi, baby. She is the most tender, gentle Arabian paint mare. Look how beautiful she is. Can you believe that face? She's like a little seahorse. So Rosa's story, here, let me get under there with her. Rosa's story is that her former owner had an unfortunate addiction problem with some drugs and kept her in a stall. No turnout, no nothing, just in a stall for over a year. This poor angel, who is Arabian, and Arabians love to go. They want to fly. So when we got her, we turned her out onto a 3-acre pasture, and she just took off, leaping and galloping as fast as she could, tearing it up back and forth, and she's 23. Hi, baby. I love Rosa. She is such a good girl. She's very gentle, very tender, total angel of a horse. An angel who loves to fly. Holly's getting a little jealous of this attention. Hi, Holly. You love me even though you plan to escape every day? I love you too, baby. You're a beautiful girl. So they tried to take her back and say that they were going to use the horses for trail riding again, when her back is so done. She is just sore all over her body. She had ticks everywhere. She was in terrible shape, also wormy. Poor angel. But now she is also just looking a lot better. I mean, she's getting there. She's still not looking great. We've got this big sway back here, but we'll get there. And she will build up muscle on her back and be a lot safer and sounder. Well, that's it for today. Just some of the kids out to pasture. And as always, if you'd like to support what I do here, please consider making a donation at www.heartofgoldsanctuary.org. Or if you'd like to see things like when this dress comes off and I keep dancing around indoors and outdoors and just nudist type stuff, you can find me at www.daintyrascaldancing.com, and every tier has an automatic three-day free trial. So if you don't absolutely love it, or if it's too spicy for you, you can just cancel and you won't be charged. And that's how you can support the sanctuary. All right, I will see you another time. Good night, children.